Hello, Smegheads, bringing you something new in the form of a 4th generation Wi-Fi battle. I've not done one of these in about 2 years. I've not uploaded 4th gen for about 18 months. That's back at the time where I didn't have WEP connection, so I had to stockpile all my battles when I actually went to my mate's house and played Pokemons all day. But I had to basically save all my things and just narrate them and upload them. But now I've got the WEP connection. I've also got the emulator /R4, so I thought, you know what, I really fancy doing a 4th generation battle. And as you can tell by the title, it is against RobotnikIsSexy, and we always have battles against each other. But, we just test things out on each other, and we've not done 4th gen in ages, so we thought, you know what, let's battle 4th gen. So, it's a standard OU battle, and let's just do this. So, let's just start off with the crowbar. I'm starting up with my Bronzong. Now, I was predicting him to go for the taunt, so that's why I just went for the psycho, no, not the psycho shift, the psychic straight away, and it does quite a lot of damage to this crowbar, yeah. I already know its name because I've said it before, said it earlier, and I'm a Dimbus. I don't even know what Dimbus is, but anyway, he's going to go for the heat wave. I'm going to live it on 40, going to go for the charge beam, and this was back in the day where I used to breed, and I only had one stealth rock TM, and I was like, which one do I give it to? And I thought, you know what, I'm actually going to give it to fuck off. What's that thing's name? Bronzong. I thought, I'm going to give it Bronzong, and I'm also going to give it Charge Beam, Psychic, and Gyro Ball, because, it can sweep after it sets up the Stealth Rocks. Wrong. That was 16-year-old me with no competitive aspect, but it could work. I've never got it working in 4th gen, let alone 5th gen. I don't think I've actually used a bronze on 5th gen. I think I have once, or twice, or 3 times. But I have to try that in 5th gen, see how it works. I suppose in Trick Room it could work, so I suppose I could make a Trick Room. That doesn't matter. Leave that, put that in the bin for the minute, in the recycling bin for the minute, and we're actually going to narrate this battle. So, he's got the Swampert, going to kill my Crichton off, and then I'm going to bring in Gallade. He's like, oh, I might fear the Leaf Blade, so that's why he's going to switch into Gengar. Well, I said might because he might fear the Leaf Blade. So he switches to Gengar. I went for the Will-O-Wisp because it's my special defensive set, and he went for the Sub as I went for the Psycho Cut, and now he's going to go for the Shadow Ball. And he was like, why you no switch out, predicting me to disable? I was like, honestly, that did not cross my mind at all. What did cross my mind was, I could live a Shadow Ball and kill him off with a Psycho Cut. That was my... Because I'm special defensive, this is my special defensive War Gallade, I thought, that'd be a good idea, yeah? So I know sometimes ignorance is best. So he's going to send out the Metagross, and because Metagross is like the sweeping variant, and my Gallade is a defensive variant, he's going to outspeed me, get the Meteor Mash off, and now I'm going to bring in my Samuel, or my Starmie. I'm going to go for the Hydro Pump, thinking, come on, kill, come on, no! Doesn't quite kill, he's going to get the agility off, and I was like, fuck, well, I'm going to get swept by the Metagross. And I was thinking, I really needed a good physical sweeper. Like my team, I was like, when I built my team, I was like, what should I have as a physical sweeper? And then I thought, it didn't even cross my mind. Sorry, I didn't think anything. I thought, Dragonite, because I don't really use Dragonite often. But I could have gone for a Metagross, and I do love Metagross, especially a Gillygross in 4th gen and even 5th gen. But I didn't do it. I just had a Dragon Dancing Dragonite set, and it does live the Meteor Mash. So I suppose it's not really that bad. I'm gonna get that Fire Punch off, and I'm gonna get my leftovers bonus now. I was hoping that the Life Orb he wasn't at the Life Orb ready to kill himself, so I couldn't go for the Dragon Dance, but it doesn't really matter. I'm going to go for the Outrage on the Tentacruel, and because it's more specially defensively bulky Tentacruel, I thought, maybe this could kill him. Come on, Dragonite! But he lives. There's a lot of damage to him, though. Going to go for the Slush Bomb, I was like, please don't kill, please don't kill, please don't kill. Going to live on 6 HP, but I get the Poison Axe. I was like, fuck you! I could have lived on 6 HP, switched back in, because I'm fairly certain that Dragonite will be faster after killing his Tentacruel than both of his Swampert and his Umbreon, which is going to come out later. And I was fairly certain I'll be able to kill it, because, it doesn't have the Stealth Rock, so I could switch it back in, Outrage, and do all that feathery goodness, but it turns out that's not going to happen. Kill him with no, he's not going to. I'm going to die to Poison, bring in Blaziken. He's not Uber anymore, so I thought, yes, I'll be able to play him. Good enough for the Thunder Punch, but he's going to bring in Umbreon. He gets the Parahax! I was like, no, the one time I don't want any hacks at all, and I get it. On the Thunder Punch, so that means he's paralysed, that means I'm paralysed, because I'm fucking synchronised. So it's just going to be a bitch, and go for, wishes, and I'm like, well, I'm fucked, because I've only got 2 choice people left, and one of them is my Spectrimmer. And I did a miss-sav on this chap. I was like, oh yeah, because I used to have Shadow Ball on him in, my first slot. I used to have like Shadow Ball, then Fire Blast, Thunderbolt, and then Hidden Power Ground. And instinctively, because I thought I already did the regen and to make him have Sludge Bomb, I instinctively pressed the first one without even paying attention for Sludge Bomb. Turns out I didn't change it, and it's still Shadow Ball. And I was like, for fuck's sake, come on! So this is looking very good at the start. But then it kind of went tits up after, oh god. Well, it's not my fault. It's no one's fault. It's Hacks. It's all Hacks' fault. The game just hates people, and it's just like, I'm gonna screw you over big time. Well, it doesn't, because the game isn't sentient. It doesn't think for itself. Although it does feel like it does think for itself and tries to troll you stupid. And yeah, that's why I don't know why I'm ranting at the game. It's a fun battle. It was a really fun battle. I don't really care what the outcome was, but I just decided I want to rant at the game. Come on, be sentient and feel for me, you bastards. Anyway, I have no idea why the fuck I said that, and I think I'm just trying to make up some time after he's killing my Rimmer with. It gets a crit. Come on, that was really just salted the wound. However, I've only got my Blaziken left. I'm like, come on, live a Surf, and then redeem yourself, you bitch. So he's gonna go for the Surf. I'm like, come on, at least live and don't get paralyzed. At least live and don't get paralyzed. I do live, don't get paralyzed. I'm gonna be able to go for the Flare Blitz, Blaze boosted, kill that Tentacruel, also by a crit. So that crit didn't matter. No crits. I think the only hacks that actually really mattered was that poison, but I don't care. It was fun, and I felt like ranting at the game because it was a fun rant. That's all I have to say. It's not a real rant. I wasn't meaning that. It's just stupid things that come off the top of my head. And this is what happens whenever I think, fuck it, I'm just going to do one-hit wonder. So, anyway, thank you all for enjoying. What am I on about? Thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Remember to comment, like, subscribe to both of our channels. And if you want to see more 4th gen battles, I will gladly accept 4th gen battles as well, because I really do feel like doing some more of the nostalgia trip. Well, I still want to do 5th gen, because I love 5th gen, but 4th gen's a bit refreshing in the 5th gen environment. So yeah, hook me up on Skype or something if you want a 4th gen battle, and obviously if you want a 5th gen battle, then please do that as well. So anyway, thank you all for watching. Comment, like, subscribe. I've already said that. You know what I do nowadays. So anyway, thank you all for watching.